Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about the Swayam basic course in biomedical research. I've given the exam and got a score of 65%, which is okay. And I'm going to take you through the process. So what you got to do is you type in that Swayam NPTEL. From here, you go into this NPTEL course. Here you do this sign in and register. I'll choose my account. So I'm in my account now. Biomedical. So you have to go into this basic course in biomedical research over here. Go to course, basic course in biomedical research, and text transcripts. So it is mandatory for medical postgraduates and people doing super specialty, and for teachers in medical institutions affiliated to NMC. So everyone is giving this exam, from PGs to super specialty students to the teachers. So this is the basic course outline. You have a lot of lectures. Lectures 1, then you have an assignment. Lecture 2, then you have an assignment. Lecture 3, and then you have an assignment. Like this, you have 23 lectures with assignment, and you have 2 extra lectures, lecture 24, 25. So after logging in, you have to do all this assignment. Now the mistake I made was I thought I have to see each and every lecture to go to the assignment. But it's not like that. You can just go into this app and start doing the assignment immediately. I mean, there's a particular timeline of joining the course and a time before which you have to register for an exam, because it takes place only a few times in a year. So it's not like you can just do that assignment right away, right now, and give the exam in whenever you want. It's not like that. The next exam is somewhere in February. The last 2 exams were 3rd December and 24th December. So for 24th December, the registration of the course ended somewhere in September or something. And then the registration for the exam for the 3rd December finished on 31st October. And the registration for the 24th December exam got over on 16th November. So there's a particular time before which you have to complete the assignment and register for the exam. So you go into the course section, join a course according to the whatever is open right now, and then you start doing the assignments. If you have studied in your MBBS or PG preparations properly, it's not very difficult to go through all these lecture assignments. So if you don't have time and if you're confident, you don't need to see any of the lectures. When you go to the lecture, I think there's a notes format also. Instead of watching the lecture, you can see notes also. I don't know where that was. We have to look for it. Here, lecture handouts. So instead of download it and then do the assignment, or you can just do the assignment directly. I completed my assignments in 2 hours. I did it quickly. I just guessed some questions. Most of them were pretty easy. Some of them were difficult. I never heard of those topics before, but our aim is to score 50% in each and every assignment. So luckily I scored 50%, and in some I scored 70, 80, 90. In a few of them I scored 100 also. In 1 or 2 I scored 50%, and I passed the assignment. After that, I registered. I did that around 12th of November, and then the exam registration for 24th December was open till 16th November. So I registered for the exam, and my exam was on 24th December. Now, what I want to tell you, a trick here is, if you want to study later, if you want to study for the exam later, I mean, this is online, so obviously you can cheat. You can see I scored 50% here. You have cleared the minimum score requirement 50%. What you can do is, when you're doing the assignment, copy and paste everything like this in ChatGPT, and you'll have a result. You can search each question on Google and answer it. You can use ChatGPT to answer all this question and complete your assignment. That is just a trick. I'm not recommending it to finish the assignment. Ultimately, you have to score 50% in the exam. So that's something I realized after giving this exam, after completing the assignments. Let me show you how. Copy. So here, ChatGPT is giving me answers to all the questions. So this way you can complete the assignment within an hour, maybe. After that, I went and gave the exam without studying with my previous knowledge of MBBS and PG preparation, and I've always done my thesis and protocols. We had one thesis in post-graduation and two theses in super specialization. So all the protocol making thesis and applying tests in SPSS software, everything I did it myself. So I was quite aware of the basic knowledge in biomedical research, but I did not score very well, obviously, because I did not study for it. I did not watch the videos. I did not see any of the lecture or read any of the handouts. But what I want to say is, if you have studied well before, you don't need to study. You don't need to waste time studying, and you can just pass the exam, because the pass criteria is to score 50%. If you fail, then you can apply for it again after a few months. So that's what I want to say about this. I know of friends and seniors who have scored more than 80% in this exam. Obviously, they did study a bit for the exam. So no need to take any extra stress for this biomedical research basic course. Complete the assignments, take your exam dates, fill it up. The exam, the fees for the exam was 1,000 rupees. Fill up the forms. The only problem with this is fixing the exam date in time. That is the main problem. The assignments are not a problem at all. Completed it within 1 hour using the technique I told you. And for the exam also, if you're confident, just give it without studying. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any query I can help you with, put it in the comments. Do like the video and subscribe to the channel for more.